good, everyone? What is good? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Santos. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you guys like all things makeup. Okay, so let's get right into today's video, y'all. One of my old coworkers invited me to their Christmas party. So it is the 24th of December, so it is Christmas Eve. So happy Christmas Eve to everyone that celebrates, especially to all of my Boricuas. Okay, so happy Merry Christmas Eve. Okay. So let's get into it. So I am going to get into some prepping of the skin, but I really want to talk about the importance of prepping your skin for makeup in the cold. It's truly keeping my skin super hydrated and super soft. Let's jump into this super easy yet effective skincare routine. So I'm going to start off with a toner. I am using the Fresh Deep Hydrating Rose Toner, and then I'm just putting an initial layer all over my face and neck, and then I am grabbing a little bit more product and really focusing on my target areas around my nose and under my eyes. Those have been my troubled areas this winter and have been dry, y'all. Okay, so once I do that, I'm gonna move on to my serums. My serum of choice is the Glow Recipe Dew Drops. I am obsessed with this formula. Super lightweight, immediately gives hydration and softens the skin and gives a beautiful overall healthy glow to the complexion. And then to finish that and to lock in that serum, I am going to use the Ula Henderson Strength Training Peptide Boost Moisturizer. And y'all, this water cream has been the best that I've used on the market. It literally immediately gives me hydration, softens the skin, plumps my skin, and my skin immediately feels supple, plumped, and refreshed. And I am doing that same thing that I did with the toner, just concentrating this on the areas that have been giving me trouble. And then to lock everything in, or to finish my skincare routine, I am going to use the TATCHA Kiss You Lip Mask. I love this stuff. If you've never tried it, I highly recommend any of these products that I use today. Alright guys, let's go ahead and continue on with today's theme, which is hydration. So I want to give you guys a little bit of the description of the vibe that I'm going for in today's video, which is very chilly, okay? I'm definitely going for a very glowy complexion. We don't want our skin to look like the air outside, which is dry, okay? We are not doing that. So we're gonna go and jump into a lot of my favorite products. Staying with the theme of today's video, I am going to be using a hydrating priming cocktail. I'm gonna start off with two of my favorite primers. If you guys have been riding with me for a while, you guys already know, but if you guys are new here, firstly, welcome. Up first is going to be the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Primer, and I use this one first to really condition the surface level of the skin, so that way my makeup does not texture and look as smooth and as best as it can. So this primer doesn't give me the overall glow that I love to kind of peek through the actual foundation. So that's when I go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter, which y'all, I love and I rave about. If you've never tried this and you're more to the dry side or just love a glowy complexion, this one is it, okay? I do like 2 strikes on the cheek, 1 across the forehead. When you are applying this, you want to make sure that you're applying very minimal. So this is a great product that builds, but also if you are a full coverage lover, this is really going to benefit you to putting less product on the skin. But I want to show you guys in real time how this blends out and how much coverage it does provide. But look at that, y'all, like it really does even out my skin. You can actually wear this as a base with some concealer and some powder, and honestly it looks good. I've done it before. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, the beautiful radiant glow that this product does leave. Again, I could go ahead and add more if I wanted a little bit more coverage, but again, I am focusing on skin. I want my makeup to translate into skin. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to color corrector. Now I use Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer, again staying with that hydrating theme. This is going to go ahead and give you coverage without overly adding bulk to the skin. So I am going to go ahead and apply this under my eye. Shout outs to Danielle Blend for the new beauty blender. Come on, look at how beautiful this one is. So I haven't used the beauty blender in a long time. It's been probably like 2 years, but let's try this one out. Let's see what it's giving because it's been so long. Let me see. Oh yeah, that blended out really quickly, as you guys can see. Again, just focusing on the areas that I do have darkness. And I just love this formula again because it doesn't add a lot of bulk on the skin. So if you are gonna layer like myself, you don't have to worry about creasing or it looking really bad under the eye. We want it to stay smooth looking, okay? And look at how bright. It already gave me that brightening effect because it took away that shadow. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. I've completely blended out the concealer or corrector, and you guys can see when I'm looking directly at you, there's absolutely no shadow cast coming through. So that's when you know that you color corrected the right way. Moving on to overall complexion or foundation, we are going to be using one of my favorites. Every time I use this, I get compliments, and I just had to bring this bad boy out. It is the HourGlass Vanishing Stick Foundation. Y'all, haven't worn this one in a while, but every time I wear it, I always get just a lot of compliments. So I wanted to pull this out for the party. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take a little bit. I'm gonna build this. Every time I wear this foundation, it just literally looks like a filter on my skin. I actually like this one better than the liquid form of this one. Yeah, it's just not for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a brush to apply this, and I'm just gonna press this in. This brush is from It Cosmetics, and I'm gonna go ahead and just push this onto the skin, okay guys? So I love this foundation because it's a creamy foundation that just wears really beautiful. If you have dry skin, this will literally fill in any pores and really give you that satiny skin that I love. But you can really build on it, and it just looks the way you want it, but it takes minimal product to do so, and I love that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just blend this out. This is how the foundation looks blended out completely. Now is the opportunity to address any kind of boo-boos on the skin that might be peeking through. So if you do need a little bit of coverage, what I like to do at this point is not put the foundation directly on my skin. I like to go ahead and just take a little bit of the product and just focus it where you might need it. So I have a little bit of blemishes on my nose, so I'm gonna go ahead and focus it there, and then anywhere that I feel that I could use a little bit more coverage. So I'm gonna go ahead and do an initial second layer here on the cheek because I am a full coverage kind of guy. I love having coverage. Okay. I got a little bit of makeup on my contact, of course. But here is the foundation blended out. This is the coverage that I like. So let's move on to concealer. I'm going to be using the Tower 28 concealer. Again, this concealer is amazing for hydration. I will be going ahead and using another concealer with this, but I love how light this is and how bright it is. So I am going to take it here. You don't have to be scared to be generous with this product because it is a lighter formula. Then of course I'm gonna take my favorite, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Magic Touch Concealer, which is this one here. I'm just gonna put a little dab right next to it where the lighter color is right here, and then I'm gonna blend these out. I'm gonna go ahead and take a brush to actually marinate these together before I actually use a beauty blender. So I'm gonna go ahead and start out here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just pounce this. Okay, as you guys can see, the Anastasia one does not need a lot of product because the coverage is there. And then for this part, I am just gonna press it because I don't want the product to move so much, but I do want the coverage right under the eye. I told you not to be alarmed. Look at how beautiful the concealer came out. Everything looks really, really smooth. You have to trust the process. My under eyes look beautiful, and the great thing about this cocktail is that it's not bulky under the eye, so you don't have to worry about creasing. Let's add some dimension to this face. I'm gonna go ahead to my Fenty Beauty contour stick in the color Mocha. So this is what it looks like. I am gonna go ahead and take my brush, my angle brush, and I'm just gonna run the product through the brush and then apply it onto the skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply it. So use your own discretion when applying these products, because I know that some people like to go ahead and apply the actual contour stick to the face. You know, do whatever makes you happy. So the contour stick is now blended out. I mean, look at how beautiful, and everything still has a sheen to it. As you guys can see, it still has a luster. So now we're gonna move on to powders, but we're gonna be very light with our powders on today's application because again, we want to keep that luminous finish. I'm gonna use my favorite, the Collab Set the Stage Pressed Powder. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little powder puff. Before I do that, I wanna go ahead and make sure that my under eyes are not creasing before I go ahead and set these concealer, because we don't want to set any creases. That is not cute. I got an eye boogie, sorry guys. Sorry, ew. Head with your powder puff, take off excess. Go ahead and bake if you guys like. I don't bake, I just go ahead and apply. So I just like to go ahead and just look down into the mirror, and I like to start from the center of the face moving upward, so that way there's not a huge amount of bulk under the eye, so that way it does not crease. So just press everything into the skin. Eye powder, you guys can see the difference between a set and unset eye. Now that our eyes are beautifully set, we're gonna go ahead and move on to overall facial powder, and I am going to take a precision brush because I want to just lightly take some powder. So I am going to use the Nars Advanced Soft Matte Setting Powder, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just place this in specific areas. If I can open this thing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take the little brush and barely tap it, and I'm just gonna use this wherever I did not put any powder. Alright guys, so now that our face is completely set, we have kept the integrity of the glow in the skin. As you guys can see, it looks beautiful. I use very minimal powder all over the face, and then of course I set my under eyes to my desired settings. And now we're going to go ahead and add some dimension to the face. I am going to go ahead and take my Essence matte bronzing palette, and I'm just going to jump into a couple of the shades and just add dimension with that same small brush that I did before. I'm doing this because I really just want to control exactly where my shadowing is at. So I'm just gonna start from back here. As far as this brush is concerned, guys, this is an old MAC brush. As you guys can see, look at that. Look at that. I love this palette. This palette is fire, and it's so affordable. So now that we added that beautiful bronzeness, the cheek is cheeking. So we want to go ahead and add a little bit of color and get that winter flush that I told you guys about earlier. So we're going to jump into the cheek clapper blush. I am going to be using the cream side in the palette as well as the blush. So firstly, I'm just going to go ahead and drag the cream blush across my face so I get that like cold chilly look. So I am gonna just drop my brush in here and just pounce until I have a good amount. And what I like to do with this, guys, to not overly apply, is to take it in the back of the hand, okay? Start building, okay? So I am just gonna take a little bit at a time. I do not want to overwhelm my face with this color because it is like a bubblegum color on me, and I don't want to look sickly. You know what I'm saying? But I'm liking the way, look at that, y'all. It's giving P. Louise, okay? I love the way it's looking. And again, we're going for a very chilly vibe. So I'm gonna keep that there. Guys, so I love how the cheek look. I know that this is not for everybody, you know, apply the makeup how you are comfortable with it. I love this, and I'm super excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and now add the actual blush. Ugh, y'all, I love this part. I'm just gonna go ahead and start from the back and then just lightly bring it down to the front. And then anywhere that you might need a little bit of pigment, you want to go ahead and add this. And it, again, it doesn't have to be crazy perfect. You're going to go ahead and blend it out anyway. So just apply it beautifully. I love that. I love that. This is exactly what I was going for. So now that the powder blush is applied, I'm going to go ahead and add highlight. Now, I'm not going to add the highlight from the palette because it's just too much. I am going to a house party, so I don't want to be like crazy, like I'm doing artistry. But I am going to go ahead and use the new Anastasia highlight. This one is called Glow Seeker Highlight in Sun Idol. When I tell you this is stunning, this is truly stunning. I'm going to follow my actual cheekbone right here. So we're going to go ahead and apply this. Oh, okay. Y'all know Anastasia does not play when it comes to highlight. So, yes. That is beaming. So now that we finished applying the highlight, look at how gorgeous this skin is illuminating. I mean, it literally is giving fairy tale. Okay, stop playing. I truly love this highlighter. It's definitely one for the collection. I did go ahead and add a little bit of this to whatever oil I have on the skin, so it is like come on y'all, look at that. Ooh, okay, so beautiful. So now I'm just gonna add a little bit of freckles to my face. You guys know that this is my signature, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of inner tear duct highlights, some brown, and then some mascara to finish off this look, and then we'll move on to the lips. The eyes are complete. I am feeling myself, like it's literally coming together. So we're going to set this entire face with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, and I'm just gonna go ahead and shake it up before I go ahead and set, and just go ahead and do a couple of mist. Now that the makeup is complete, what are we thinking? Because I definitely feel like a baddie. I feel so cute, okay? Very, very cute, wow. But all right, guys, now that the makeup is complete, let me go ahead and show you guys what I'm wearing. So let me go ahead and show you guys the outfit. So I chose for the party, I did chose this color block shirt. I did get this from Fashion Nova. The hat I picked up from H&M. I think this was like 15 bucks. And then for pants, I am gonna wear just my Guess black pants. For my shoes, I'm gonna wear my denim. They're brown, but they have a lining of denim in them, which they're kind of dope as fuck. And then for a coat, I am gonna wear my Zara coat. This is so sleek. Every time I wear this, I get so many compliments. So I'm gonna finish it off with this. And as far as bag, so the Louis Vuitton clutch is going to match with the boots, so everything looks cohesive. So let me go ahead and show you guys how everything turns out. Here are the accessories close up. I do have a bracelet here as well, and then for my ring I have the Cartier dupe, okay? That's the nail ring. I did also have a little kind of like cuff-ish earring, and I did put a cuff, and then on here I did put like a crown earring. I said I don't really have any studs available, so I'm just gonna, you know, do what it do, do what it do. For my fragrance, I am gonna use the Kayali Vanilla 28. I love this stuff. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I did layer this with my Skylar Coconut Cove. You guys know I love my bergamot smell, so this really just ties it all in. So for my bag, I'm just gonna pack up essentials again. I'm just going to the party and back. I don't have no plans to go out afterwards, okay? So I'm just gonna go ahead and do my lip really quickly. So I have my lip pencil, my lip gloss, my lipstick. I do have a blotting powder as well as a blotting sheet in here. My car keys, give me 1 second. Alright guys, so here is the fit information, okay? I am feeling like a whole Poppy. What are we thinking of this fit? So as you guys, I know when I was talking about this fit, I was like looking at myself crazy because I'm wearing actually brown boots, but this really just ties it in. It's neutral colors. It's just giving sexy and grown. So I will be wearing this when I walk to the car closed. So let me give you guys a little preview. It's how the coat looks closed. It's super sleek and I absolutely love it. As far as my clutch, if you guys are wondering how I carry this clutch, I just put my hand through the loop and I just wear it like this, like it's dangling. Or if I'm a little bit more cautious in areas, I do hold it like this. Again, this piece, it just complements. It doesn't overboast the outfit. It keeps it super modern and simple. Alright everyone, and there you guys have it. I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. Before I close out, I want to wish all of you guys a happy holiday and a happy new year. This might be the last video of this year, but you guys will be seeing a lot more of your favorite homeboy in 2014, and I can't wait to show you guys what I've been working on. So if you guys all enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. If you guys got value from today's video, consider subscribing to the Ignitions family. I love each and every one of you guys for tuning in, and you guys already know I will catch all of you guys in the next one. Later, y'all.